Alright. Looks like we're all good. Let's do this, I guess. Let's do this. Can I lower this down a little more? Uh-oh. It's good. Okay. So how I ended this. I don't know. I'm like being too judgmental of like the whole book and the whole process and stuff like that, so you know, it's hard to say if wait, how did I pull up the comments again? I totally don't remember. I want to do that just in case. Just in case someone shows up. They shouldn't, but if they do. There's like it's a thing, right? What scene? What's this? No. I got. Can. What'd I do? I don't know. Wait, at source? I don't. Window capture? No. Browser? It was browser, right? I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Okay. Oh no. No, this needs to go. This needs to go. I should be fucking writing right now. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be writing. Hold on a second. I'm gonna be real lazy about it, but maybe this will work. So here's my stream, right? How do I do it? I don't know. How do I do it? You know what? I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it. That's what you do when you don't know something. You just Google it. How to add virtual chat to OBS. Yeah. What? Wait. This isn't it. No, like just a little thing. Sure, Twitch chat. I mean, I'm using YouTube, but it doesn't matter. What? Oh no. This seems like so much work. Should I just do it another time? Also, is the free music a little too loud? There we go. Now it's a little more quiet. It's good. I'm actually kind of liking it. It's kind of put me in the mood. God damn it. I don't know. Wait, Dax? Oh? That's just my views. I don't care. I want to get no views. I don't care. Go over here. No, go over to the left. This is not what I want. No, I want comments. This isn't it. I should just write. I should just write. Okay. I'm just gonna write. Because sometimes I'd use my phone and I just look at that, but clearly I can't do that. There has to be something, but I shouldn't spend forever doing this. I'm here to fucking write. And I need to get some good writing done if I ever plan on actually beating it. Can I just... Well, that's for the stream, right? It's just... God, it's so loud. Oh, that should be perfect. Yeah, that should be perfect. What if I put in like a browser extension? So here's me, and then below this is the chat, which is going to be empty, but next time. Next time. Right now, this is what matters. Right now, this is what matters. Okay, so I don't know. This chapter's supposed to be short. Which it is. And wait, did I lose? No, I didn't lose it. I didn't lose it. It's right here. What? Was it too slow? $25. 25. Okay. I'm gonna pull it up. I need it. This is irritating, I guess. Look, I can't even see the chat. Okay, what's the point? Do I even have a chat? I don't know how this works. Screw it. Screw it. Why even get distracted, right? Okay. I'm just filming this so I actually get this shit done. I'm just filming it so I actually get this shit done this year. I need to get the road draft done this year. Despite all the work and everything going on, I need to get done this year. And the sooner, the better, of course. This is the rough draft. Okay. So, the shit just happened with MC, right? Zombie stuff is going on. She is sitting on her phone. I'm kind of making it quick here so it can like resemble the first time the attack happened. But then she checks outside and she said the city is empty. And Damien's calling her. Because Damien's going to be freaking out. Do you see all these zombies? Yada yada. I just don't know if this is like going to help with anything. I guess it does do something. And it's best to put it in, write it in. Okay. Hopefully the streaming thing works and just gets me to write, you know? Hopefully it just does. Yeah, Adamina for team. Perfect. Thinking. Okay. Let's start with dialogue. Just because it's very striking. It's a good way to start the chapter, and there were Damien called, so. Let me see. What did he say? What did he say? The dockable window. Stats? Oh, chat. I'm so dumb. I don't like this. Can I move it? Nice. It's all squished up though. Perfect. Okay, I got my chat now. Fixed it. There you go, fuckers. Oh, wait. Duh. And then bring it down. Hold on a second. Drag it out. Peek. No! I need that to the video. No, I'm mad. What'd I do? I was so close to having it. What is this? What is this called? Oh, man. I got no idea. The dock. The dock. Can I show a dock on here? No? Is that not how docks work? I'll just put it right there. I won't try to overthink it. Okay. What does Damien say? What does he say? What does he say? Ooh. Yeah. You see my double chin, bruh. No. You'll get to see it. You'll get to see it. They're everywhere, don't you see it? Panic breathing. Breaking through the receiver. Breaking through static. This panic breathing was breaking through. I'm gonna do the receiver. Was crackling through? How about that? Speaker on my phone. I'm just crackling through. Don't need to see where it's coming from. They know where it's coming from. Breaking. I like breaking it. God damn it. How do you write, like lay for death anxiety, huh? Around my legs. Because then that kind of, like, points back to the fact that, like, she likes to run away from all her problems and stuff like that. So that's good. Yeah. My face approached. My glass. My eyes. Surveying. No. No, I don't see anything here. There it is. You know, them everywhere. That's kind of ass, you know. That's kind of ass. No, let's see anything here. Okay, because the whole point of this, right, is that it's supposed to be like, oh, like the zombie sightings are capping online. It's like, oh my god, panic. But then she's looking outside and she sees like nothing, and she's like, what's going on? And then the zombies show up. That's how you build tension as a writer. Oh my god. I'm glad I get to document my badness as I write the rest of this. Because at least I'm a good portion of the way through. Like, like I'm dedicated to this, right? I'm dedicated. Okay, but like I actually need that disconnect to start happening because I really don't like that showing my double chin. Like, how do I fix that? There's gotta be a way because I like to lean. Oh. It doesn't help. Wait a second. I'm doing something risky. You're safe. You won't fall. I got you. Good? You can kind of see it, but you can see it less. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, like, so, like, the plan is, like, the show that distrust with the internet. Like, the fact that lies and stuff like that can spread. And how bad false information is. I guess the only question is, like, I want the zombie apocalypse to happen now. I don't think I can, like, debate the audience again, right? I don't think I can debate you guys again and be like, oh, it's happening, but it's not. And it's like, oh, it's gonna happen, but not yet. I don't think I could do it one more time. I think this has to be it, especially with how the pacing's been going. I just need to get to the meat, and then you stop holding it off. And I think the reason I'm holding off is because I'm scared, but I kind of want to do this so it actually does build suspense, because it's like, you look outside and you see them all on the internet and you're like, okay, so there's zombies happening, they're attacking the cities, and then you look outside and you see nothing and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who do I trust? And then they appear. It's just to get the flicker of that idea into the reader's mind, obviously into the main character's mind. That's the whole point. So what if this is enough to spur her to walk out of the apartment? I don't know if she would. She's a runner, though. She runs. Not like daily. I might make that her hobby because she does run a lot. But I don't think avid runners also have in fight or flight. I don't think an avid runner, a running athlete, would be like, oh, I'm always going to pick run because I know I can run. I don't think they do that, I think they just pick kind of whatever the mind is most predisposed. The mind's just gonna pick whatever is easiest, right? And most of the time, it's probably just gonna be fucking like do nothing, freeze, because everyone forgets that one. Everyone's like, oh, it's fight or flight. Yeah, no, it's freeze, bitch. There's one where you're just sitting there and you're just like, I am literally awestruck in fear, and I cannot move, and I'm absolutely terrified. I just want to be out of here, but I can't risk running. I can't risk fighting. I just don't want to be here. And then because they're constantly in that cycle, you end up not doing anything, which we've already kind of done that in the story. Oh, fuck. Goddamn, I just started. So that's all good. So how do I want this to happen? Right? Like, how do I want this to happen? Maybe Damien gets cut off. Damien can't show up. That's what I wanted in the book originally. I didn't want Damien and Skylar to be together when the apocalypse happened. I wanted them to be separated. So that when Damien goes to save her, and she's like, I just can't do it. And Damien's like, girl, run. And she's just like, ugh, anxiety. He's able to run away, leave her completely separated with nothing but the whole internet thing and blah 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 blah. Left to stream, left to communicate through virtual electronic means instead of like face to face, person to person. That helps build more of the isolation. Something that she is more predisposed to as a person, as her like lifestyle that she can handle, but being like forced into it out of her will, kind of like, you know, will fuck with her just like I'd fuck with anybody. So yeah, it's been 20 minutes. I keep gabbing. It's good though. It's actually probably a good thing about this. I'm recording this so I can actually, if I need to, go back and just kind of look over any bits that might be important that I forget. You know, it's almost like a virtual journal, but because I'm writing it, I'm actively kind of recording it, I guess. So it's fine. I don't know. I'm liking it so far, though. I'm liking it. You know, it's kind of nice to feel like at least I'm like talking to somebody in a way. Because I'm just talking to myself. I get too hyped up about me being like fucking crazy when I am crazy. But like, it's like a isolating crazy versus this is like a, oh, you can laugh at the gesture kind of crazy. So at least I know someone's getting enjoyment. And then I get the gab. And that's all good. Okay. So yeah, this is the perfect way to get them separated. She actually doesn't go out because she wouldn't do that. She gets hung up. Cord comes in. And now we essentially have the setup of the novel. Chapter 6. Thank God I'm just working on the rough draft, right? God damn. You have all my other stories. I added more, right? My rough draft, I added more. When I was doing a short story, I get the rough draft. I'm like, oh, there's more I need to actually add to this to really flesh it out. I'm actually lacking some content here. And then I'll add more and fix it. And then I'll delete some things, but usually I will try and rewrite them or maybe more simplify them. Just to make the story more coherent or stylized or more in my voice. With this is just so different. Like, I know it's supposed to be a novel, so it's going to be long, but this first rough draft generally feels long. Like, the fact that we're on chapter 6 and finally shit's happening. Oh my fucking God. It feels too slow. I feel like it might feel too slow, but, I mean, I'll figure that out later. Multiple drafts are a thing for a reason. You know, they're a thing for a reason, so. Yeah, but just fucking get to it. Chapter 6 is when it all officially starts. The real meat of the novel goes on. So maybe it's not that bad. Is that long? Just whatever. I can't fucking spend the whole time gabbing. Okay, I got it. I know what to write. See, this is why talking is good. His breathing was, no, not calm, like control. Oh my God, look at me. I'm a writer. Because he's controlling the situation just like he's controlling his breath, which is the same thing that Granny Rose is like, don't do, bitch, don't do that. And then he's all like, I'm gonna do it anyway. Perfect. See, I'm a writer. This shit's so fucking ass. Actually, I do like this line. I do like the fact that it's breathing is controlled. Fits completely naturally within it, but because you know more about the character and about the situation, you're like, oh, but he's doing more like just controlling his breathing. He's controlling the situation, which he shouldn't be doing. They should be working together. Oh, so good. Oh my God. You know, sometimes I can cook. Sometimes I can cook. Okay. So it's cranberry and Sprite, mostly cranberry, kind of. And it's like cranberry juice, but the aftertaste is Sprite, like bubbles and stuff like that. It's a bit odd, but it's actually kind of good. Get to you when I can. let's let's make her shudder. Should she say what's on her mind? Because right now she wants like Damon to come here because she's lonely. So, like, should she shudder or should she say that? No, no. Why tell her like a show, right? Oops. Man, autocorrect is actually dumb as fuck sometimes. Like, sometimes it's handy, but sometimes it's literally dog shit. Especially when I'm trying to write natural dialogue. Oh my, okay. Small vent, little vent. Promise. Promise. I really like making my dialogue natural. You know, so in terms of writing, grammar, everything, proper punctuation, all that. But people don't fucking speak like that. Okay? The people talk in proper grammar. People completely mess up their words, missay things, say things almost without context or with too much context or anything. Like our our verbal conversations are like incredibly like complex and they don't just fit on pen and paper, you know. So when you write like dialogue between two characters, it's gotta seem natural. That's like the one. I know I said little. Please, I don't know what to say. I just want a gap. Okay. Maybe you're the one person watching. If you're there. Anyway, it's like it's why I felt safe enough covering something that actually related with like social media and the internet. I transcribing that onto literature and text is because I know that's a skill I've like refined a lot, and it's a skill I have confidence in being able to really fine tune. It'll take some multiple drafts to really get it down, but I know there is really good potential there for it to both grasp what internet lingo and language is like, while at the same time not so overstepping that's kind of cringe, because like you can easily probably think of a movie that started about texting or any type of social media platform and it was just like, oh god, they're like trying too hard. I think god, there was like one movie that had like an actual good representation of social media, like it was actually pretty accurate, but I don't fucking remember it, which is a shame. I probably should watch it. It's just always good to get extra references and stuff like that. But I do feel confident enough to be able to write. Oh, you can see all my little Steam updates. You see the one-armed bus drivers playing Fallout. Dope. But it's like that is something I feel confident in doing because my dialogue naturally is very realistic. It is very dynamic. So handling something as like complicated, niche, and like cultural as like the internet, I feel confident doing. Well, not letting it be dated, not too dated. It should be a bit dated, you know, a bit dated in the terms and stuff like that. You know, obviously as time goes on, it's naturally going to be dated, but more natural than dated the second it comes out. You know, as you watch like those corporate vibe movies that cover social media or something like that, because they're just like, God, they just don't get it. And you know, I'll admit I'm concerned if I got it either. You know, kind of all in one mind. I mean, I do a lot of lurking, which should help, but still, you know, one mind. So I do my best, and hopefully it turns out good. I'm gonna say though, isn't it? Can't guarantee it, but that's what the other drafts are for. The rough drafts, rough. You know, it's gonna be shit. It's kind of the whole point. You know, just bunch of shit, and then you find what's good in it, and then you start turning it into an actual book. But yeah, especially with the way I'm writing it, like no plot charts, no stuff like that. Okay, you know what? I know I promised. I'm so sorry. I'm going back to writing. fuck. I'm never gonna get this done. I'm never gonna get this fucking book done. Because I'm just spend the whole time gabbing. And you might think, oh, well, maybe the streaming isn't a good idea. What do you think I was doing when I was alone? I'm still gabbing. I'm just in my mind. And I look mental because I'm like this. Fucking mental, right? At least this way I look a little more normal. A little bit. And I can, like, play games when I'm done writing or whatever. And you all can, like, go like, oh, you're so ass. And I'll be like, thanks for de-stressing me after a long day at work by calling me ass at the game I love to play. I look forward to that. Okay, all right. Back to it. So, critical situation. Oh yeah, we're trying to say that like she wanted him to be there, but you know, she'll not tell kind of things. Could you sit there and come as soon as possible? He hung. No, he wouldn't. You wouldn't hang up the call right after that. He would expect her to like answer him. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. I don't want to say like the words I want to say because it's too direct. I want to seem a bit more stylized. I don't know. Because this is very not show kind of thing. Oh, okay. Actually, wait. We talked about breathing being controlled. I held. Right. Before speaking. There. So that's like a small way of like her feeling controlled, like holding her breath. You know, you should have to try to keep something in, keep something to yourself, kind of thing. So, and it works because of the whole breathing thing. We did the simile metaphor. I don't know the correct terminology, but we did the thing where his breathing was controlled to symbolize his control over Skylar in the situation. And she's saying, I held my breath before speaking to show that submission to that, you know, the acceptance of it in a way, not fighting back against it. See you soon. I said just sending it through before the call ended. Ooh, I could do like a gate thing. Like, the call ends and it goes beep, beep, beep. It could be like a gate closing because you know, a lot like in those sci-fi spy bases. If you get detected, the gates start to close, they start to go, and also just go beep, 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 then it shuts and then you lose submission. You have to get there fast enough. I could do that, but that kind of adds more of like your goal is to get past that, to like get to some goal. See, this is why I'm recording, because that can come up later. The whole end the call thing, like maybe she's supposed to say something for that call, but didn't get through. Like it'd be really good with Granny Rose because she specifically has an older phone that she could only call through and has like dedicated minutes, while also being essentially the wise one of the cast. So it could be something where she doesn't understand how to put like maybe these thoughts or emotions to words, and then she calls Granny Rose and she's trying to like figure out what to do, and then when she figures it out, it's too late, and she's not able to get them through, and now she's left alone with only the understanding that she knows what it is, but not how to deal with it, you know. So that could happen later. Thank God I streamed that then, because that's pretty good. I'm glad I got that, but not here. It's too much, not necessary. Just before the call ended. Okay, so just sending it. No, sending it. I said just think it through before the call ended. With whatever. Um. Okay, cool. So now we're in a really cool, actually position where as I write this out now, she can be in her room as she watches the zombies progress. You know, maybe she can have that flicker of doubt more officially, before the zombies actually go through the city and confirm her worst fears. You know, I already mentioned there's a lockdown going on. Some of the major governments already did it. Like, they were, like, right on top of it. Which, I don't know how accurate this is. It's hard to rate the government and its response to major disasters like this. I think about maybe having a personal experience or understanding of how they actually would go through something like this. Especially with it being on a fictional scale like this. Like, I mean, this isn't like COVID, you know? It's kind of in that it's like major disease, but I mean, it's not even disease. But major threat, it doesn't even spread. You see what I mean? It's tough to write. It's tough to write. So, hopefully, my government seems believable in their actions. You know, not too great. Like, right at heart, but not really doing exactly the right thing. You know? Maybe complex is maybe the word that kind of really just poorly sum it up, is that it's just complex. So yeah. Oh, wait. No, it's too late. I was gonna go put like a message. That's just like what I'm doing in here. Actually, I want to be kind of smart. Working. I know, it seems like I get distracted from writing, but I'm not. Because I'm technically writing. Working on my New Year resolution goal to finish my rough draft. Wish me luck. Well, perfect. See, now people will enjoy. They'll be like, oh, she's trying to do something. I get you. I got it. Okay, so cool. I'm in a unique position where now I can go ahead and write out like the wave of them kind of coming in. For the streets, I should make it stylized for sure. Really, just envision what that'd look like. Just watching them march through, just the undead. That's horrifying. You know, an army you barely understand that's vicious and violent, animalistic, and is here to fucking eat the flesh off of your bones. Like, that's fucked. And you're watching them storm through. They're not human. They can't be reasoned with. They're deadly, and they're here, and they're hungry. Like, that's terrifying, you know? I think a lot of zombie movies, they tend to make that position very panicky and quick. Like, oh my god, I just have to get out of here. Oh my god, I just gotta get somewhere safe because they're dangerous and evil. But what if it was just like, just slow? You know, what if it was just like, if you want to, you could have gotten out of your apartment and just ran. And maybe they'd be further down, you know? Maybe they would be. But you wouldn't know. But we do know is that you see them here now, and they're just in the hundreds of thousands. They completely outnumber you, and they're just there, and they're just marching, you know? That's fucked. That's fucked. Yeah. I need to capture that. I need to capture that and put that down. I need to capture that. Just like a march of death or something like that. Like fire, like slowly burning across the ground, you know? Yeah. I keep thinking it through. I want something really good. I know it's a rough draft, but I want good bones. I want to find good bows in here when I'm done. Let me think. Establish it's the same on the phone. Yeah, because then it's like, well, the only place I really gotta look for more new information is going to be outside. Okay. No. The call ends, and right that moment, that's when she starts to see it. Why even waste time? We're already gonna write something pretty flavorful and stylistic. There's no reason to add a lot of extra fluff. And then another issue I think I'm catching on early on in my art job is I think some of the ways I'm writing it almost seems like it's reflective, so it's not actively happening, and I'm worried that it might be a bit of like a not a kind of perspective shift, but like a time shift kind of, where it's like, was this actually happening right now to, you know, our protagonist, or is she simply reflecting back on what's happened, like sharing a story kind of? And I've kind of added some fixing that's like that, you know. So I don't know if I'm a fan of it, because like maybe I'm just overreacting, because like then I saw them, it just seems so past tense, like she's like talking to some kids, like that's when I saw the zombies, you know. Nah, I think I'm fine. I think I'm just overthinking something, and maybe some movie just fucking pissed me off, because it's like, oh, this seems all real life and active right now, and then it's like, nah, I'm just reflecting on the old story. And they don't even play with the idea, because you can play with the idea, you know. Once you have shown them that it's a protagonist sharing their own story from the past, when memories are already such a fickle and malleable thing, oh, you could have a fucking ball game with that shit. You're just sharing something completely broke out of proportion, you know. But how would you confirm that? That might be the question you're thinking, like, oh, how would you do that if it's already at the end? I don't know, simple. Have someone that knew what happened that was there, have someone in the audience be more informed, or have some sense of information on the story being shared, and be like, well, actually, it happened, or something like that, you know. Show that contradiction and go like, oh, you know, maybe our perspectives side was a little bit exaggerated, you know, for dramatic effect or whatever, or maybe they're just a lying piece of shit. You could do that. You're writing a story. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know, and not everything has to be so simple. Build up, payoff. Like, you could absolutely just have fun and just go like, well, I'm gonna do all this build up, give you your payoff, but then on top of that, your payoff was fake the whole time. But in a way that's maybe more enjoyable than saying it was all a dream, because people are sick of that shit. Man, people hate that shit. The second you're just like, oh man, everything I experienced was so cool and very impactful, and I feel like I made a big impact to this story's universe and the people around it, and then the writer's just like, nah, she's a dream, bro. What are you talking about? It's the same thing as old head. She's just so funny. Oh my god, it's so funny. Especially, I think it's uniquely funny in gaming. If it's a TV show or a book, you're kind of along for the ride. For the readers, the like directors or readers pacing, you know. But a game, you're doing all the work. So when you get to the end and they're just like, yeah, you didn't really do anything, that's just a unique kind of pain. That's just like, oh, all your hard work, good old tell you, not necessary. Because then at that point, you're like a part of it. You know, you want your hard work to pay off. Just like I want the work of this hard book, the hard work for this book to pay off. There we go. I said it. I am more of a writer than a speaker. Let that be known. Oh my fucking god. Let that be known. God damn. Okay. And then I saw them. Alright, this is actually where I have to get stylistic, so. Moving Earth. It's what you do when you have a foe that's like in the hundreds, but I don't think I want that, because it's like one big congealed mass. They should be in small groups. They should be dissipated out. Couple. Tens. A couple, and then tens, and then everything's filled, you know? Also, is it realistic that a city could ever become empty? I think so. I think, barring the special circumstances and things going on, I think it's reasonable that a city can become empty real quickly as people find places to be and go. I guess some people would be driving, so there'd be some cars, you know? Yeah, that's it. I don't know how to fucking handle this. It's like, so, then I saw them. I don't think it's a good start, because now it feels like I need to have a bunch of them. I said I want to be slow, right? So, then I sold them. It doesn't actually work. How about, let's go back to the car idea. Because it implies there's still like some free space to drive around. If there's people, you know? A couple. Like, girl, I need the fucking right, alright? That's how much I wrote today. You can't see where I'm pointing, but I'm pointing at the word count. It says fucking 103. That's how much I wrote today. That's bad. It's been 45 minutes. I wrote 103 words. I spent this whole time gabbing. I know I'm writing something important, but I spent this whole time fucking gabbing. Ugh, fuck. I think I spent so much of my time thinking how to set this up that now I'm actually at this bit. I don't think I spent a lot of time mentally in my head trying to think through all the scenarios I think I'd like to have in my story that makes sense for Skylar and what she would do, you know? I think I'm kind of lost. What if I just did something for fun and kind of just logged ideas? God, that sounds... No, I should write. I know how to write the zombies, okay? But is she just going to sit there and watch them and not do anything? No, she's going to do some things, and that's going to be the break from watching the zombies. And then she comes back, and there's, like, more. And she's like, I wasn't even gone for that long. That's good. Oh, my God. I'm trying to think of something stylistic, and it's not coming to my head. It just isn't, you know? Like, I mean, I need to really describe the terror. Maybe I'm just building up a lot of expectation for the rough draft, and I'm just kind of stopping myself from writing, and I just need to write, but goddamn, I do want this bit to be good. Kind of just from the start, you know, from the get-go. Like, small group, a couple small groups, and then there's a couple more. There's a lot, and it's slow. But it's over-encumbing, if that's a word, like it's becoming too much, you know? Can I at least write this bit? And I'll play some games. I mean, I'll just log ideas and I'll think about it as I play. I'll probably play more Overwatch. I probably will. Okay. Describe how the cars are driving. Yeah, okay. It felt like I read a comment there, but I didn't. I just thought that in my head immediately. The head. My head. That's where the comments are. That's where the voices are. They're telling me smart ideas. Couple cars. Racing. Reverberated. I'm okay with these reverberating again. It does. It was fucking bullshit, dude. I'm speeding because they're not really racing. Okay, okay, okay. In the same direction. Away. Can you even hear the music? I feel kind of bad. Oh, you can. Okay. I was worried, like, maybe it was too quiet. It's just being annoying, but now I can kind of hear a little bit of it. I want you to hear the typewriting, too. I added that Google add-on. Okay, or the GX add-on. Love it. Oh, I love that when I type, I can hear audio feedback to my brain. Because that's the one thing that sucks about having these headphones on and, like, I'd be, like, blurred music when I'm writing. Is that I just can't hear me typing. Granted, if I'm still blurring music, I still can't hear myself typing, but if it's quiet, then I can hear it just fine. It's like really nice. I'm a really big fan of it. Okay. The long past me, so I watched that side, waiting for something more to come. And it did? Sure. It did. Shortstop sentences, not complete. Meant again to basically copy the first introduction of the zombies, because there was a first introduction of not really zombies, of looting. No zombies were present at that time, but it was just looting, and it basically is pretty similar. It's supposed to follow the same speed, but still be different. You know, it's a little different because they've more prepared for it, but still at the same time, they're still in the same boat as they were at that time when it happened. You know. Let's do a couple again. It's supposed to be reiterating it. I think I'm liking it. Well, let me read it. A couple cars speeding by. I don't think I need the commas there. Oh wait, sped by. That's a word. Couple cars sped by. Couple cars sped by, reverberating off the stone walls. A couple people jogged in the same direction, away from the left bend on the street. Too long past my sight, I watched that side, waiting for something more to come, and did. Couple herds? I gotta think of a good word here. Couple of them slouched and Dead Man's March sounds cool, but I have no fucking idea what that would mean. You know, like, it's a dead man's march. If I think of a dead man's march, I'm thinking of a march of soldiers going to battle that they are destined to die. So what kind of march would that be? It could be both. It could be either a march of pride, serving and fighting for something you believe is right and worth it, or a march of, like, sorrow and dread, because fuck, I'm gonna die. Both of these, none of these zombies would have that, so. Such. Jolting? Jolting march? Broken march. Good. And it did. A couple of them slouched up, past tense. In a broken march. Then, a couple more. A lot more. Okay, so this is very simplistic writing now. Very simple, dumb, and stupid. So now that I have that, I want to counteract it with something very deep and more thinking, more brain. I want simple, just to simply build it up. Like, it's slow. I might even put then a couple more, then a lot more. It might be too much. A couple cars sped by, reverberating out the stone walls. A couple people jogged in the same direction, away from the left bend on the street. As they long past my side, I watched and started waiting for something more to come, and it did. A couple of them, such a big march. Then a couple more. Nope. Then a couple more. Yeah, like that. Then a couple more. Then a lot more. Before the fin clear pane. If I want to do like window pane, I want that same pane. What the fuck am I dying for? Soap was just caught. If I want to do like a window pane, then I want that same pain to have a double meaning of like physical, mental, emotional pain. Which I don't think I could do. Fin barrier. Fin. I'll just say glass. Work it up. You know. Shitty apart. Ah, man. I don't know. Did I really re-bring that back? Like, because our apartment's pretty shit. And we're like, for the fitting glass of the shitty apartment. Did I bring up that shit? No, you're not caring about your shitty apartment. You're caring about the fucking zombies outside. This is ass. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, line. Goodbye. You're dog shit. Bye. Okay. A couple of them slouched in a broken march. Then a couple more. Then a couple more. Then a lot more. How do I make this deep? Where it get deep? Back to the muscles, maybe. Because they're still tightened. Okay. The strings laced into my muscles. Let loose. Laced. Kind of means more delicate, you know. You think strings laced in the muscle, you're thinking it's still controlled, but it's like more comfortable. You know, it's not barred in there. It's not like, you know, it's like, whoop, 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 you know. Strings laced in the muscles, let loose. Giving my hand the freedom to rise and touch a cold plate of glass. Before me. The stomping and falling of their feet and bodies. Wrong there. Their feet and bodies. What? Like, not reverberated. Obviously, we did that one. Shook. Tapped. Knocked on. Knocked on the portal. I kind of like the idea for portals for windows, but it's supposed to be more mystical. I guess in this case, it does seem otherworldly, right? Seeing that many zombies, so portal actually works here. Portal works here because it's supposed to have that kind of vibe, like it's otherworldly. You know, what's beyond this is otherworldly. You know, a portal to a new dimension. You know, the portal out my window should imply then the referring to it as a portal should then refer to the fact that whatever is outside that window in the view is just crazy. Alice world. Nothing you expect. And I think then it fits. Knocked on the thin portal. Stopping and falling of their feet and bodies. Knocked on the thin portal. I felt... What kind of fear do you get when someone dangerous, someone you don't want, is trying to like break in your home or get into something you don't want? What kind of fear is that? You know, the fear of protecting yourself or protecting what's yours from someone that wants to take it all, you know? What kind of fear is that? I felt the what? You know? I felt the what? I don't know. I felt the what? It has to be fear, right? A unique fear. A fear of loss. Fear of missing something. Right? Hollow. Hollow's usually for something that you have lost. Right? I can't say I began to shiver. I immediately think of Michael Jackson. Thriller. It's no good. You know, another thing would be cool. I like to like review stories and stuff. How can I can I do that through this? For this like camera setup and just reveal stories I'm talking about? Can it be like a stream and then I can take clips from that stream, like long clips, just upload it as like my thought and process of a game or whatever? Or should I don't know. I'll try testing with something, I think, because I do want to do that. I want to like watch something or play something and then talk about it in terms of like storytelling, how will it do in like the writing aspect or whatever, and like my thoughts on it and what I can take from it, you know, and how I can improve my own writing and make it better, you know. It's been an hour. Am I done writing? I wrote 209 words. That's bad. Be nice if I at least did 500. 500 really isn't that much. You know? I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Stepping and falling. Other feet and bodies knocked on the fin portal. I'm gonna say fear. I felt fear. But I was gonna do something different. Tighten. Underneath my skin. I stepped back. And check the locks. On my door. And check the lock on my door. All good. I just don't feel like I'm ready to write this part. I know, and that sucks. I know I'm saying that, and that sucks. I just don't feel like I am because I want more time to think of what kind of ideas should be happening. Like, I really want to take the time to, like, live through her experience right now. What's going on? Like, I want a picture in my head. I see fucking zombies outside of my goddamn window on my second floor apartment. At least I feel safe as a second floor, which I want to mention it in here, you know? Oh, excuse me, reestablish it, because, like, I kind of, like, said it, like, down directly, the fact that she took the elevator up to get to her apartment. I'm sorry. 223 words. That's all I'm writing today. So, I'm gonna play a game. Okay, there's two things I can do, right? I can either play a game and talk about, like, the story aspects of it and be like, how does it do as a story, and try that out. Or I play a game just for fun, just stick around, you know? Which in that case, I'm just gonna be fucking overwatching. New Year should have a story game category. Can I play? No, I can't play soccer clicker or soccer games. I don't know what game to play. I don't. I think all the games I've installed. I should just play a game I've installed. I could do System Shock 2. I could, because I could kind of mean to play this, and I haven't played it. Okay. Fuck it. You know what? Once I do with the whole writing thing and I end up liking it, let's see if I like this. Okay, let's go. You're able to see the game, right? I'm ready, fuckers won't be able to see the game. Wait a second. Look at this. It's kind of loud. Wait, I gotta turn up the fucking classical music. Hold on a second. I'll need fucking classical music now. We're good. It's gone. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. Right there. Big classical ears. It's fucking gone. Okay? Why am I playing this game? This game sucks. This game sucks. This game will fucking... Did it just crash? Okay, I'm gonna play something else. I'm starting to feel it doesn't necessarily have, like, a story, right? It doesn't. Halo. Halo's got story. I could just play Resident Evil 6. That's genius. And it's a smaller, more confined stories. Okay, so I like that one. I do like that. Okay, let's keep looking. Reciteer isn't a story game, really. Miso is. And I have really been meaning to play it. I do not have a lot of options. I could do Celeste, kind of. It'd be good to talk about, like, story games that aren't, like, story games. You know, like they have like a story in them, but it's not really focused on the story. Just gonna see how they do, but yeah. We're gonna do Resident Evil 6. Yeah, we're gonna do Resident Evil 6. Goated. Alright, goated. Which fucking campaign I start at? Because I played this before too, so that also helps. So I could just kind of talk about it. Now, granted, I haven't played too much of the Resident Evils besides this one. I mean, I played 4 quite a bit. I'm currently playing 7. Else, I played 2. Yeah. That's it so far. Good. See, now this is full screen. It's also fucking loud. Everything's fucking loud, isn't it? I need to stop fucking doing soy jacks. If I get known for soy jacks, I'm actually going to blow my fucking brains out. Like, for real. Oh, wait. Audio. Audio first, bitch. Audio first, bitch. It's fucking loud. Look, I'm more important than you, okay? This sucks. I think this is good, I'd say. Maybe a little more quieter. I'll do 50. There we go. I think that's good. You know, 55. English. Yep. Stick with that. That's good. Should I play with a controller? I do have one, but nah, fuck it. Alright, campaign. The real question. Which story I would talk about? Do you just start from the top and bottom? We're not doing the prelude. We can do Jake. This isn't even really a story game, is it? I goes. Leon. Mr. President! We do Chris. We do Leon. I'm gonna do Leon. Yeah, it seems good to me. I'll do veteran. I'm gonna be the girl. I'm gonna be Helena. I am here for the story. Fuck yeah, I am. Don't allow people in line. I'm here for the story, just me. Okay, so we're starting with the whole title card. Obviously, we got Leon here.
Bioorganic weapons are a global threat. Start working with the rest of the world. Raccoon City. We have to come to my desire to reveal. I'm going to tell them everything. It might create more problems than
I don't take responsibility.
We want to have any change. I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Like, you don't have a whole lot of time to tell like a story so quickly and get like the viewer invested.
Mr. President!
But I think part of the thing is just kind of just how ridiculous it is, right? Like, just go like, Mr. President! It's just funny, you know? And it's objectively funny.
Don't make me do this.
Now, this is good because that's just some kind of character thing, but the issue is because of the game, it doesn't really add up because I'm going to play as Helena, I'm going to be killing her. So it doesn't really work here. The shot is cool, though. The shot is really cool. So there's that at least. I don't know if you can fucking hear me. Right? It might be too loud.
It's all my fault.
It might be too loud and you can't hear me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
I did this.
What are you talking about?
So she's taking blame, but it's obviously not gonna be her fault, right? We know this.
Tolok's Cathedral. I'll explain everything there, Agent Kennedy.
Okay.
How do you know my name?
Okay.
Yes.
I
Hunnigan.
do like that
Glad you're both
scene.
all right.
How do you two
I
know
like
each
the
other?
fact that
That's
Hunnigan
Elena
calls
Harper.
her.
She's
Been with the
over
Secret
him.
Service since last year. I can't tell you how good it is to hear you two are all right. Look, I hate to rush introductions, but I need a report on your situation.
We shot the prisoner.
I just shot the president.
What are you? He had already been infected by the time we found him. Leon did what he had to. He saved my life.
God help us.
Very American thing to say.
All right, I'll submit the report.
You two just focus on getting the hell out.
Out of there. The virus has already spread 3 miles past the campus perimeter, and it's not slowing down.
You need to hurry.
Not before we check out Tall Oaks Cathedral. Agent Kennedy's got a lead that might tell us who's responsible for this.
Leon, is that true?
Okay, so this actually
Yeah.
is a little
I think I
more
might have
interesting
something.
Roger
than
that.
just,
I'll
you
map
know,
out the safest access route. Keep your radio on.
I don't think you can hear me. Oh, wait.
I got a lead.
You will if you come with me.
So overall, the first cutscene, you know, how do I feel about it generally? Like I
Adam, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, girl, you're too loud. How
So
is
what's
she
so special
loud?
about this church?
If I turn it
You
down,
have some sins to confess?
It's hard to explain. If I don't tell you at the cathedral, you may not believe me.
You're gonna tell me everything once we get to the cathedral. Deal?
Deal.
I'm not sure what I'm doing, so don't mind me. I guess 40 should be fine, yeah? 40 should be fine. Okay, so I can't pull my gun yet. Okay, so the overall, the first part, the first cutscene. I essentially, once we got past the whole shooting the president thing, I think it actually was pretty good. I think the call with Hunnigan, how you had both of them check their phones, but really she was the one being called versus Leon, kind of helps like that sort of switch up where it's like, well, Leon should be the one getting called by Hunnigan, right? But instead I was called by her. It helps establish that she obviously is important and has at least some sense of respect, like in the agency. And it's not just like, oh, it's just Leon, you know. It's trying to rush in and let you know, like, Helena, you know, does matter. Well, as well giving her information that Leon doesn't know, that she's shaving for the cathedral. And the cathedral thing, at first I didn't like. But the fact that she had to make it seem like it was Leon's idea to go there kind of makes it more interesting. It's like, you almost wouldn't expect that, I guess. Because now she's keeping it secret from basically Hunnigan. So it's a secret that no one can know, not even the agency. It kind of makes you think a little bit more on it, you know, versus this just stuff keeping away from Leon. But she does plan on telling Leon. They just have to go there. So maybe it's something that's better said through visuals than words. But we're going to have to see that. And we're going to have to see that pay off. And that's important. And that matters. Maybe it's an item of some importance. Like, she has to go, she has to pick it up, so might as well go and get it. But then it's like, why not just tell him? You know? He's not on the phone call right now. And even though we're in a rush, we're not in a rush. You know, she's saying everything's getting turned around, we're seeing all that. But, you know, it's not like we're in a real rush. You know? Yeah, but, I mean, shooting the present, I think, was just kind of it's just funny. Right? Because you're stirring up the game. Right, okay, so you're starting up the game, and there's already concerns, I think, of Resident Evil going more action than going more, slow, you know? Like, I think they really want a more slow burner that Resident Evil 7 ended up being in Resident Evil 8, of being, like, a actual horror, and why can't I fucking run? Why can't I run? Should I just... Can I just not run yet? Oh, wait. I think you run when you get to the bell tower or something like that. There's no secrets here. I should read the dialogue things, too. Actually, I gotta look for that shit now. God, I'm so lame. I would never read that shit. But you know what? I'll do it for the channel. I guess I could do environmental storytelling too, right? Okay, fuck, I'll hurry up. So the fact that Resident Evil's already going towards this more action-packed thing, and you immediately start off your cutscene with shooting the fucking president, is kind of like, yeah, strap in. We're going full action movie mode. And that does suck, because Resident Evil's strength is not being a fucking action movie, you know? It's being slow-paced, resource horror. And you even see that now with the modern titles, like, that's what is best for the game, you know? Either way, environmental storytelling aside, I love the fact that it seems like there's a party or some sort of graduation going on. You even see like some food here that looks relatively tasty. Like, I'd fucking eat it, but it kind of looks like cake, but like weird cake. Along with a menu of like what the cakes probably are. Actually, no, those say courses, so you know, you're at the president's house, so of course it's nice. And I like how, I mean, you could definitely climb over this, but the thing is, you probably don't want to or need to. And I think that makes it kind of like a natural wall block, you know? Well, also, we are the president, but we're at Ivy University. So this is also kind of nice because it tells you exactly where you are, because I think caught against a university, but we didn't know which university. And now we know we're at the Ivy University.
You
so
see one of them, aim for the
prestigious,
head.
You know?
It's your best bet.
Got it.
Again, this section's pretty cool here too. You're like in the ballroom. You know, it stands out.
This is where the reception was gonna be.
The reception.
They'd all be here eating dinner right now if...
You think anyone survived?
If what? So we're supposed to assume,
I
I
hope
believe,
so.
the infection started happening and people started freaking out and they all left or got attacked. And then we went to the president. Or maybe we're with the president. We keep that information kind of unknown. And I'm okay with
I
that.
can't believe this is happening again. It's just like Raccoon.
The Raccoon City incident. You were one of the survivors.
Yeah. We're going to this cathedral of yours. But if you really did have a hand in this, you can kiss your freedom goodbye.
I know.
So they're both trying to be cool and they're trying to establish like some like background to show that they are communicating with each other, they are sharing like information. You know, Leon sharing is from Raccoon City and stuff like that. Obviously she's aware, she's more aware of Leon than what Leon's aware of.
Only one way to find out.
Now we can fucking run. God damn. Okay, look. Pet peeve. You don't need to make me walk to enjoy the scenery of a game. Alright? People who want to enjoy that will enjoy it. People who want to fucking play the game are going to go play the game. Do not force people like that to try and enjoy your scenery. They won't. Alright? And don't force like people like me have to walk slow either. I kind of like running fast and just check everything out. Like right now I'm kind of looking at a little food and it's like your typical charcuterie board and one wine bottle, and that's actually some good ass red velvet cake. That actually looks fucking good. That actually looks good. Okay. But obviously the game's like telling you like there's only really one way to go between these. You don't get an option, so you know something's gonna happen, or does it? Blah blah blah. I am kind of on the hunt for journals and dialogue and extra pieces like that to help flesh out more of the story. It's not something I'm a big fan of personally in terms of storytelling. I guess it's kind of cool when you can go and do your own digging for certain story stuff, especially if it's extra. But it definitely feels like if it's really important stuff you should know, then I think it's a lot better when it's just available to the gamer or the audience outright. There's a little, you know, booth where you'd be talking. Cool mic now plugged in. Didn't need to do that, I guess. Gotta beef that out. But I mean, overall it does look good. Can't read any of that. So we had nothing happen there. I know you're supposed to think, oh my god, something's gonna happen, and it didn't. Oh wait, oops, we're supposed to be walking. My god. Obviously we're following this guy, and this guy isn't bit, and we're gonna kinda like help him out, but he just ends up dying anyway. It honestly doesn't make too much sense, I guess. If you're kind of going for the thing that everyone's gone, I feel like everyone should be... What the fuck is this? Meat, sure. Turkey. What the f... Are those pickles? Is that lime? It looks like sushi lasagna. That's the best guess I got for that. So I don't think that's a thing, but it is there. What else? Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. Apple. It's definitely apple pie. Okay. Okay. The little assets are cute. I like them. I love the fucking chicken nugget. Yeah, it drops and there's nothing here. Crazy. I don't think we see any zombies yet until we go into the one room. Oh, because he's bit. I forgot. He's bit, yeah.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Are you alright?
The fog.
What?
The fog. It came out of nowhere.
Okay. So for
Liz!
fog.
Wait, let me go! It's too dangerous. My daughter, she's all alone. If we don't do something...
Alright, I get it. But if you don't keep it down, you won't live to save her. You understand?
Liz.
Is that your daughter? Alright, let's find her.
Leon, we don't have time
We're
to...
making the time.
Liz,
All right.
where are you?
So, honestly, I don't think we need to have Hunnigan be the kind of person that's like, oh, you know, we don't need to help this person or help save this kid. Especially if they're not going to go full board with it, which I don't think they are. Obviously, I think what they're kind of trying to do here is show that Leon is still like your good hero, good guy. Because they kind of shafted him a little bit in the beginning just to show that, like, Helligan actually knows her stuff and is well established, like, in the secret agency that Leon works for. But they don't want, like, Leon to just be like, oh, Leon doesn't do anything. Leon's just a beta. They're like, no, like, Leon's still, like, your classic, like, hero type. He wants to go and help this person because, you know, they're panicking. But on top of that, they established the fog. We don't know what the fog is. He doesn't mention any more details, which makes no sense. Even if you're panicking, it makes no sense. Usually when you're panicking, you want to try to, like, explain yourself. It actually takes, I think, effort to not want to explain yourself. Which is what happened. He didn't explain himself, but clearly he had a lot of focuses going on with, like, helping out,
What was that sound?
I looped back, right? Wait, what? Did I loop back? I did, right? Yeah, I did. That's the way I had to go. It scared me a little bit, actually. But, I'm scared. Oh, the rats? Sure. Little meat locker. Okay, I can't get distracted. I can't get distracted. I love looking at set designs for games because they're cool and they help tell the story. Like, right now we're, like, in this almost rustic kitchen. It looks rustic. It looks hectic. Like, it's a normal kitchen, but it was in the busy preparing stuff, and then they got stopped then when the apocalypse happened. And now there's no light, so it looks super creepy, but, I mean, it's just busy because they were just making, like, a million meals or whatever. But, oh my god. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, why this guy's here? Yeah, it doesn't make sense because he's the only person who turned the rats on. Bam! Alright. Wait, actually? Oh. Oh, and then we go back. And that's when we get scared. Do we? I don't remember anymore. So we have a light now. The funder's cool. The funder's really cool. Oh, I didn't even notice the windows. Those are nice. Those are actually nice windows. I like those windows a lot. I like when they have that old style to them. Oh shit. Wait, I haven't even read this either. So now we know the president. President Adam Benford. Our nation's future. What? Our nature's future for the youth of America? He just kind of looks your classic, like, white, like, president, doesn't he? So there's no political statement there then, is there? You know, shooting the president. Usually you'd imagine if issues such a high political figure, there'd be some sense of, like, a statement being made, but I guess that's what makes it seem so jokey, is that there is no statement. They're just, like, have the president get shot, because that shows you how serious things are. Like, instead of it being serious, it just seems more kiddish, more childish, right? Because it's like, oh, who could have dynamite game to make it seem like shit's gone real? The president of the United States. I don't know if you can hear me when shit like that happens. Oh, he's right there. Why the fuck is he here? Also, why this fall? What?
Never know what to expect around here.
Oh. Are you okay?
We need to find her.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Just stay close.
Actually,
Thank you.
I don't trust this guy. Obviously, he's coughing, so they're kind of hitting the fact he's a zombie. It's a trope. It's a fucking trope. And there's a reason why I should probably die. Because no fucking, like, seriousness, anything interesting with this fucking trope. Alright? I'm ranting. I'm ranting. You go find Liz. You go find Liz. When it comes to someone hiding a fucking bite, right? When it comes to someone hiding a bite, they're always like, oh, I didn't want to get out of it because she'd kill me or whatever. It's always the same shit. It's always the same shit. And it actually bugs me. Like, what about a suicide cult that wants to get bit? So they sneak in and they get everyone infected or something like that. That'd be fucking cool. I don't know. It's just, if you're gonna do a trope, do something new on it. And right now, we don't have anything new on this because he's just trying to find, like, his daughter, I guess. You know, doesn't do anything. I think there is something up here, funny enough, so I'm actually gonna go up here. Wait, no. Let's check the door. Yeah, here we are. Another sign, if you can't already tell, that he's clearly infected. Because why is he coughing so much? The fog, it probably means the disease is airborne and won't open, right? It does open? Wait, I thought I was supposed to go up. There's nothing up there. I'm not going up there. I'm not gonna go up there and waste my time. This is already so long. Oh. Hold on a second. Let me copy the skinwalker here.
You alright?
Wait, hold on.
I will be once I find my daughter. I called her cell,
That's what it looks like.
but we got cut off.
That's what it fucking looks
I know
like.
she's here somewhere.
The picture doesn't make sense. But, I mean, it's college. Maybe you just have nice pictures in there because it looks nice. Okay, if there's an exit sign, that means it must lead to an exit. You can't be doing this and it doesn't lead to an exit. Oh, shit. I'm about to eat my own words, aren't I? Yeah, I'd say so. And then we hear the dogs. Also hinting at that there's gonna be dogs later. This game and their zombie dogs.
We'll need to get the elevator working to get there.
Yeah, but...
It's locked, but I work here. I've got the keys. Once we're in, we can take my car.
Thank you. Now let's find your daughter and get out of here.
So now he's establishing that...
Liz? Liz, is that you?
Why is this Clear to Lune always the song they play? Like, I just keep thinking of Danganronpa now. Where is it? It's in here, isn't it? The Danganronpa piano. We need the help, Kaede. Why is that one green? And the other ones are red. Exit sign, that is. Kaede! We're coming! Break down the fucking door. Quickly. Don't let Monokuma get her! Don't let her get her! Oh, I'll do it. Pussy. Also the blood hands. Bruh, come on. Come on. Again, this doesn't make sense. Also, wait. She's bit. And she bits him. I tried. You heard me? I was clicking. I tried. Didn't work.
Liz!
Okay, never mind. So he's not bit. Liz is bit. Liz bites. He's like, I'm a zombie now.
They already got out.
Or I guess he just
They're
dies,
waiting for us
right?
at home.
So he's not hiding, he's a zombie. So I bitch about that trope for no reason. This game did not do that trope. Good for them. But they are doing another trope. Rescue the loved one as infected and then attacks him. I still think it's not like a very common trope. I have seen enough that I've noticed it as a trend. But I'd say it's relatively safe-ish. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. Is his hand in his mouth? Wait, how these people die? Why are these people here? You know, they could have just as easily not had these people here at all. Because they got blood on the wall, they got blood here. We don't need to have these people here, but they chose to have these people here. So what story are they telling here? I can't. I love the purple shoes, though. I love the purple shoes, actually. Oh my god. This actually just tells me nothing. I can't paint any kind of picture of what happened here, you know? These people just kind of died and just laid on each other. Because, like, if he was dead, but bloodied up, and then he had a bloody mouth that was eating him, that makes sense. Maybe this is supposed to explain how the girl got bit, was from one of these fuckers. But none of those people are zombies. The zombies look distinctly different. You know, they got the whole change in skin tone and yada yada. Elevator.
The underground parking lot.
Underground parking lot.
The elevator is up ahead. Hopefully it still works.
Let's get this out of our way.
Sure. I'm not sure about these. I'm assuming they're supposed to just be like little barriers so that your teammate can help
I'm glad you
match
guys
your
were here.
speed, match your pace, and not get too lost, you know? I'd imagine in a co-op game if you had one of the people off like a million yards away and then that was like someone else was here, it would make for a very fun cooperative experience. So it's a way to kind of like push that and encourage it. So I'm pretty sure the bite scene happens in the elevator. The lights turn off and stuff like that. It's supposed to be spooky. Again, there seems to be like some supernatural elements already put in place. Now, granted, 7 had kind of supernatural elements in it, so it kind of does work at least for 7 because it does something with it. There's almost a more reason for it. But in this, it's just meant to be kind of creepy, and it's not creepy, you know?
We're almost there.
We're almost there. That's like you feel with my stream, because I'm about to end it soon. All right, so you're Liz right now. That's your attention, and I'm there for you. Give this fucking man an Oscar right now. So good. Sure. The power. What's happening? Why is he coughing up blood? He must be okay. Oh wait, it's a QT. I forgot this game's got fucking QTs up the fucking wazoo. She's already a zombie. That quickly.
She's already gone! Shoot her!
Yeah, we're aware. Help me, Leon! Help me, Leon! Is Leon just literally let me do this on my own? God, fuck you, Leon. Okay, so that was cutscene. I didn't get to actually shoot her. Lame. If you had it sub, you could definitely have me pull a trigger, so it feels like I did it, but whatever.
I can't believe this.
Can't believe what? Zombies?
We'll get used to it. It's either them or us. And they don't hesitate.
Why did this have to happen?
I don't know.
I don't think we're alone in here.
Lena, grab your gun.
Oh my god.
Don't let him in!
So this is, see, look, these are zombies, right? These are what the zombies look like, okay? So those 2 dead guys are not zombies. They're just not. That guy's not even a fucking zombie either. The fucking asshole's just like, well, if I'm gonna die, these fucking assholes are gonna die. God. Can I kick him? Sorry, I just... It's not Resident Evil 4, but I mean, it is good. Oops, I fucked that up. Reload. I do kind of like the shooting in this game quite a bit. Feels kind of nice. They make a good crunchy sound when you shoot them. You know? Oh my god. Thanks, Leon. Wait, we can investigate him? Is he what? I'm able to investigate some guy and it tells me nothing about him? Is he what, hot? Is he dead?
That's our cue to get the hell out of here.
Sure is.
I couldn't agree more.
Why'd he die anyway? There's no visible wounds on this fucker. I just, whatever. You know what? Who's this? Oh. Okay, gotcha. Just optional fights, I guess. Weird, but just go.
Leon!
Leon! I guess I'm gonna spam it as much as I can. You're getting a cutscene. There's a lot of cutscenes, you know? Bro. There's no way. I'm sorry. There's no way. I gave it compliments on the second half of the first cutscene, but I'm sorry. The cutscene of that sucks. This cutscene super sucks. This is just funny.
Let's go.
That is something
Leon,
from
it's too
fucking
late.
Zombie Land, alright?
There's nothing we can do.
Have those two goofy goobers. Go, boys! You don't fucking turn around. You don't hear them? And also Leon go like, was going to help them. And then I was like, just
You're
look
right.
at that.
Let's get the hell out of here.
And he looks, he's like, you're right. I guess they're already got. That's fucking mental. Rough. Compliments definitely on the after the shooting of the president in the first half in the cutscene, so the second half of the first cutscene. I actually think it does a really good job of establishing Helena as someone to respect. And building a good mystery. But that's the only thing I've liked so far in terms of like cutscenes and stories like that. Because I think everything else has been so lackluster. Like, what was that supposed to be? Was that supposed to be horrifying? Was it supposed to be like an ethical moment? Did we feel so bad about having Leon be the good guy Chungus about saving the dad and finding the daughter that ended up dying anyway? That when it came to this, we had to have like him try and do it again, and then Helena kind of be like the word of wisdom and be like, actually, let's not do that. Even though it seems like Leon is the one who kind of understands how to survive a zombie apocalypse, since he's the one giving tips to Helena about like, hey, keep her cool, you know, don't hesitate. I guess it's just like the dynamic feels odd, and I don't know how I should feel about each one being the apocalypse. Like, they both can obviously handle themselves. I mean, it's a video game. Obviously, you both want your characters to be playable, and if one of them isn't like shooting playable, they have some other interesting dynamic to play. Not just, you know, be toted around and then told to wait in a garbage can until you've cleared the whole level and then come get them. I do love that game, but yeah, you know, but god damn, Helena's kicked up. Are you kicked up, Leon? I think they kind of did my boy dirty. I mean, the issue is Helena's got striped pants with the lines, so obviously it's going to make her ass look bigger no matter what. But, like, I've seen Leon. Okay, this is fake news, honestly. This is the real Travis. What the fuck? Oh, E's inventory. R's pickup. Sure. Isn't that the reload button? Whatever. Fine. I'll deal with it. Okay, but the whole like sign thing, so it doesn't establish any like moral conundrum between our two characters to show their contrasts in like ideology. Not really. You know, just one of them was right. They didn't each have two distinct sides to work through. It was like one of them was right in one case because the dad was still alive, and the other was right in the other case because they were both dead. Also, on top of that, the way they died was so incredibly fucking dumb. It makes no sense. So there's other people still alive in here. But their goal was to find a security camera in the darkness, in the hallway, write a sign and say, help us, and wave at it when no one's around. Were they blockaded? If they're blockaded, how the zombies get in? I know I shouldn't. No, actually, my goal is to overthink this to death, and that shit's ass. Especially when you're saying like an actual, at least interesting drama. I don't know if the payoff's gonna be good. So far, seeing what I'm seeing, it's probably not gonna be good. But at least have a good payoff, a good like whole mystery thing between Helena and Leon, and you make Helena seem like an actual respectable like partner instead of just somebody. That's good. But then you just throw in this schlock. This actual fucking horror slop that it's just funny. It's comedic. It's almost like a parody. And that's not what this game's trying to be. So, like, what the fuck is going on? Whatever. I guess. And you have the supernatural horror elements, like the piano playing and stuff like that, and the lights just conveniently turning off. It's like, maybe it's just kind of Resident Evil's thing. But I guess it kind of is because RE4. Yeah, I don't know. I picture the president.
This thing spread in gas form. And anyone who breathed it in got infected.
Okay.
That would mean everyone on campus.
Except us.
Yeah.
Why?
But then why is it so quiet? I've got a bad feeling about this.
See, now they're explaining why everyone got infected and why it's so quiet. Which, there should be zombies stuck. Which I guess that is the truth because we do find some zombies up here, so they are kind of stuck. But it's kind of obviously more like sporadic to make the level more interesting versus being more lore accurate. But then where the fuck were we? And why the president got infected? I don't think it explains it. If I remember playing this, I don't think they explain it. So then they're trying to explain why everyone got infected, but they're not going to explain the president thing. When in actuality, they should have just left the whole topic alone and leave it up to the gamer's interpretation of what it is, you know? Also, there's just nothing here, and is that energy drink? Cough. Yeah, that's what it fucking says. Alright, fuck it. Yeah, just reuse asset. Oh, man, a bit boring, but I get it. You know, video games are expensive to make, so. So this segment is kind of cool because you walk over here and then you see the can, but the cutscene happens way before you get to the can, so you can breezily imagine yourself hitting it.
Didn't mean to do that.
I think you are able to dodge the can, but I think hitting the can and starting this fight is way cooler than just having them just come up and attack you. It's at least a lot more interesting because it shows some like, oh, you have to be aware of your environment, you know, because sounds will happen. That doesn't happen again. I don't think so. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think it does. Thanks, Leon, for covering me while I talk. God damn it. It is R. Okay. There you go, Jesse Pinkman. Kill him! Obviously, they fade away like that. Because why have a bunch of dead bodies around to help slow down the game, right? But if you're having to do like that, it's kind of like a, you know, lore reason. Like, why is that happening? And, you know, this is where video games and other memes can get their own, like, sort of passes. Where we don't need to know exactly why, you know. It just is. So it's all good. So this segment's here cool, but it doesn't make too much sense. Ivy League is supposed to be like a nice school from what we've seen from the the catering and stuff, but clearly there's like broken windows and stuff, which don't really explain this as to why they're there. Obviously, it is cool you can see a future area we're gonna go into. Kind of helps build up some suspense. I do like that, but granted, you didn't need a broken open window to do that. You could have had the window partly open, and that would kind of stand alone. Which, I don't even think these windows could be open, so maybe I kind of get it. I don't know. I get it, you, like, want to draw... Okay, and now I have a second one, and this one shows almost not too much view. But you can't interact with that one, so now you're kind of breaking it. It's kind of like, what's the point? What? Oh god. Wait, what?
Hang in there.
Wait, what? Wait, is Legendary, like, actually difficult? Am I actually playing a hard... Is Legendary actually hard? Because, like, why am I low in health already? Combine is R. Okay, and then... Scroll. Okay, and then how'd I heal? Okay. Oh, F is how I switch guns. Wait, no, that's how I switch guns there. That's how I switch guns here. C's how I roll. Why is it always that way? Oh, wow. Oh, okay, I see. So it's the bottom three that let me do stuff like that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna find it the natural way. Okay. F up, G to the right. Okay. Nope. T. No. No, no, no. Tab. Control. Alt. Is she doing okay? Okay, shift fixes the camera. Wait, what's going on? How'd I heal, actually? 1. I do kind of like the healing mechanic. It's like eating Tic Tacs, and it's kind of nice. I won't lie. Ah, the papers fly. I like that. Sorry, I'm gonna be doing that the whole time. He's alive! He's alive! And now he's not. Skill points, I don't know if they're any good. I guess it's kind of like a reward system for playing the game a lot. You could buy like cool things that add replay value, so I think it's fine. Nothing wrong with it, you know? Gives you something to collect too, and feels good for killing enemies, and then you get that. You want to come up? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, yeah, and this thing makes no sense. Why do we have such a high-tech thing standing right here? Which we don't use. So it's not necessary to have it, it's just...
Wonder if there are any survivors.
I think we saw them all die. We know there's a couple at some point. But I think now we could probably safely assume that they're all dead. That's at least kind of the idea I'm getting, you know? But hey, who do I know, right? So this is the double shotty. I don't think you can hear the TV in the background. I think it'd feel good. No, I don't want to use that. Okay, back to it. We'll ought to reuse assets as we're making our way outside of the university. What? Come on, dude. What? No. He is alive. Okay, sorry. I'm pissed. So you made me waste a bullet on you. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this gun, personally. I don't like that double shots like that. Feels kind of wasteful, but... whatever, it's fine. You know the story I really need to talk about? The Left 4 Dead story. Because we all know how concrete and completely surface level that story is. Just like, you have to dig really deep and read all the clues into it. Wait, I can kick her, right? Kick her! Yeah! I kind of like the melee. Like, I know this game's not well liked, and I get it. You know, I get it. the ramp up towards action, like as if it's like some fucking bullshit action movie, is irritating. I get that, but it is fun. You know, I do have a lot of fun playing it, and I feel like maybe
Get to the security gate. It'll lead you off the
future
campus.
time, maybe people might end up liking it. You know, maybe people will be like, you know, actually it's not too bad. You're dead, right? Yeah, good. Oh, they got bottles. That's right. They throw the bottles. So they're switching up the enemy type while they're out here. You can feasibly assume they can pick up a bottle. And yeah, really no reason to explain why these can pick up bottles and the other ones can't. You know, fuck it. They can do it because they can. That's just like slide over them and hit them, but I didn't do it right, but still. It shows that. Again, here's more of our charcuterie board kind of thing, which it looks like we got 2 poly sandwiches, which I imagine are pretty filling. We have, yeah, that is just ravioli on a baking tin. Probably cold. 5 minutes when it came out, but you know what? I mean, I do love deep fried ravioli, so I get it. That's just gigantic fucking sushi. That is fucking huge. But for a sec, more ravioli, obviously. We got a beer bottle here. Get rid of that. Wait a second. Are you even able to have alcohol on like universities? I don't think you're able to. And this is the same thing. And also, we got blood on the ravioli. Fucked up. Wait, can I go this way too? Okay, I can't. I can go for the bench. I kind of like the low lighting. I like this. This feels like something off of Dead Island, I guess. The same thing. Looks like some people were eating the ravioli, or a tray fell on the ground as well. So maybe they didn't like it. Maybe it was too cold. Maybe it was too hot. Maybe they didn't wait the extra minute and needed to actually get like ice cold, you know? Again, another billboard with just his face on it. But this is like a different billboard. Do not comment about my shooting. Ever. Okay, I'm golden. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's just same old, same old. Ravioli, sandwiches, and giant fucking sushi. Yep. I mean, I get it. We're using assets, but it would be cool to see something different, you know? I'd at least enjoy it, but I mean, that's just me. I know people come to play Resident Evil 6 are exactly thinking, just a charcuterie board on level 1 have alternating food types for, you know, introspective citizens. Students? Guests? It's guests. It's guests. You know, I'm the only one that's gonna give a shit about that, but I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Hell yeah. Oh, satisfying how their heads popped too. Still froze the bottle when you shoot it. Oh god. Oh god. I also kind of like the haphazardly placed like red carpet that they clearly wanted, but were pretty lazy with. Okay, so use a different one to make that one, yeah. Also, here we go to like one of our bigger events. Well, not yet, actually.
Hunnigan, can you open it?
Sorry, not from here. Try the staff building behind the bleachers. I'm guessing you'll find keys for the gate there.
That's where it is. That's where it is. I know we're having a big event soon. I do remember it. It's pretty cool. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, there was no point. There was no point. And you know what? That's fine. That's totally fucking fine.
Okay.
Leon,
Leon.
hurry it up.
Hey, relax, okay?
Hey.
Yeah,
Keep
so...
that trigger finger ready.
Oh, God.
Got it.
I don't know if the tripping zombies are becoming a mechanic. I know each campaign has, like, its own, like, aesthetic and some of its own, like, kind of, like... Wait, I'm out of green here? I'm hold on a second. God damn it. Combine... combine.
Okay.
Okay, we attempt to open it. Again, this physical system does not make any sense lore-wise. We're still like we're in the distant future. We're pretty in like modern times, you know?
I'm on it. Just give me a minute.
I mean, fuck this. Just give me a shotgun. That's why I don't have to think. Right? I don't want to think. I just want to aim and shoot.
There's so many. We can't take them all.
Honestly, shotgun should be the most broken weapon in any zombie video game. I get for bouncing, you know, but lore-wise, definitely, you know? Up close and personal, position to the shell. I think it's easy to make your own shotgun shells too.
This is some pretty tight security for a college campus.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh god, I have to reload? I thought if you fired when you're empty, you just manually reload. I guess not. Leon, move it. Damn it. Free him out? Oh, come on.
Okay now, Huntington. We gotta get out of here.
Oh,
I've
God,
almost got
this
it. Hang on.
fucking sucks. Damn it. Put me in bed? Oh, come on.
It's open. Get out of there now.
Wait, but all the items. I got that one. Come on, Leon. Just... There we go.
One surprise after another.
Alright, I love the kick. I love kicking the door. That's hilarious. I know when he comes back, I think he's actually alive, which is actually so dumb. Or that one? I wonder if you're able to tell they're alive if the red dot appears like on their head instead of going through their head, like passing through their head. I don't know. There's so much of this game I don't remember. Bruh. Oh. What? What? Hold on. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, I forgot. What do you get if you shoot them all? I think you get something. I'll heal later. Move all the way, Leon. Grab that, and now the zombies are active. Leon. What the fuck? Thanks, Leon. Leon, you're homie. He's still alive. Kill him. Oh my god. I can't kick him. Okay, that worked. I just had the mag dump him. Okay, hold on. Okay, and then what? What? Spam it? You could see the TikToks. I didn't know you could see them. That's so cool, actually. I didn't know you could see the TikToks. Sorry, all of that. That's crazy. See? He's definitely still dead. Okay, but... It says he's still dead. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, now what, huh? Yeah, you done? Are you done? Are you done? Yeah, you done. How about you, dude? Come on. I'm not falling for that. Leon. Don't look at me like that. Damn, Leon. Oh. Where's that? Earlier items after 2? You seriously lose access to all those items? That's fucking dumb. Huh? I want to do the cool things Leon was doing. No, Leon, that's mine. Oh. I didn't actually think he was gonna drop anything. I just kind of look at me again. Hell yeah! Yes! Oh my god. I'm just gonna make him crawl up the stairs and pop him. Oh? Uh-oh. That's right, they can start dodging now. I wonder if they're like dodging the laser, you know? Maybe it's because they just don't like having the bright light. Wait, what? Fuck. I'm supposed to wait, right? Oh, wow. Goddamn. Thanks. I'll admit, like, some of the body gore when getting shot actually looks really good. Like, having, like, the chest, the head, and then dead. Of course, I mean, I took, like, 3 of those, but still, it's cool to see things die in more interesting ways or more impactful ways, because it feels like your bullets are actually doing something. Wait, actually, hold on. Oh! 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 Hell yeah. Of course we dropped the weapon afterwards, which is dumb, but whatever.
Okay.
Leon.
Okay.
Now, obviously, we kind of know what's happening here. We could go through there and cause a big old scene. Or we could go for here. Okay. This, you can climb. What are you doing? There's a fucking chair right there. Climb the chair then. Climb the chair.
That's all we need.
Wow. Look. Make a reward for returning players. Just let them go over, or players to keep an eye out. You know, what? Whatever. Let's just go. Where's Leon? Leon, we're getting the hell out of here. Oh, this is the Corvette. The Corvette's actually so
Take
fun.
a right up ahead. You're almost there. Keep running.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. Oh my god. Actually, though, you're definitely not supposed to kill him. I think we're supposed to get here. Thank God Leon's response here. Oh my god, I was not gonna wait for sexy ass to get here. You have to go run and look for the keys.
I'm looking.
I'm looking.
No, nothing.
Checking a car isn't as easy as it looks in the movies.
Yeah?
At least the wipers work.
Should we hotwire it?
Hold
There
on.
it is.
Found the keys.
Oh, I thought he drops it. This is a weird. I'm not
clear behind
supposed
us.
to do anything
Back up.
when this is happening, you know?
You buckled in?
Yeah.
Then hold on.
Now's not the time to be asking that.
Made it off campus. Now we just gotta get through town.
Just gotta
Without
get through
getting
town.
killed.
Fucking kill. fucking can't.
Leon, Helena,
I
are you two
can't.
alright?
In there. But we need another way to the cathedral.
Well, I found an underground route that may be safer.
The sewers, huh? Great.
You have to be on some next level shit to be able to fucking flip the goddamn car like that. Just freak out and just spin that fucking steering wheel as hard as you can. That shit is so funny. But we're at the end, chapter 1. Oh, the zombies are coming. I wonder if they actually can get to you if you wait too long. I could have done that if I would talk about it. Okay, actually, just a little more.
I'm fine. We should hurry.
Yeah, I'm getting
What's the
tired.
matter? Not a fan of sewers?
Come on, let's just get to the cathedral, and then I'll tell you everything.
Bioorganic weapons are a threat. I'm going to tell them everything.
Oh?
Everything we know about the Raccoon City incident.
But sir...
A lot of people are questioning my desire to reveal the truth. I know where they're coming from. It might create more problems than it solves. A lesson I learned well in the military. Bioorganic weapons are a global threat, and we are partly to blame. We have to come clean and start working with the rest of the world if we want to have any chance of fighting this.
Whatever you decide, sir, I'm with you.
I've always valued your friendship, Leon. It's time we take responsibility and end this mess.
It's gonna be a tough road.
So wait, the chapter does end, right?
Let's get moving. We don't have much time.
I feel the chapter ends, because I'm tired.
Believe me, I know.
Look, my bitch ass is going to bed. I'll talk briefly about how the story's doing so far, like as an introduction. Especially if it being like the first campaign. Yeah. Alright. So overall, it's the first campaign. Like, I think the reason for the president is because from 4, you help save the president's daughter. So I think that kind of explains like your connection with the president. But she never comes up, the daughter. You won't see her anywhere as far as I'm concerned. Maybe there's some special scene, maybe there's something I missed in the campaign later on. But I just want to see her come up. You know? I think you can hear that. Whatever, I'll be quick. But it's just like, I don't know, I guess is it kind of like the feeling that it's like trying to do too much at one time kind of thing, you know? Where it's like they want to have like that action sort of like movie thing going on, so they're having some grand scale invasion using like the Resident Evil IP. Like honestly, this kind of feels like it'd be better if it wasn't Resident Evil, if it was just its own game. You know, it kind of feels like it'd do a lot better if that was the case. I think people would be able to get attached to it and understand that this isn't meant to be Resident Evil, this is meant to be blah blah blah, whatever, you know. You still have zombies, you still have all that, but I don't know. Maybe have some special bonus content that has Resident Evil characters in it, but not make it super lore relevant, just kind of make it fun, you know? I don't know. It definitely feels jarring when it's a Resident Evil game. And I think it's probably the biggest issue with the game overall, is that it has the Resident Evil IP tied to it. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to separate the Resident Evil IP from it and look at just on its own, like as a story. I don't know, like so far, it's okay.
Okay, I'm looking at I just opened the box, and it's
Well, you could definitely hear that.
we both thought.
I don't know how I can block that on the microphone, but it doesn't matter. I'm getting off now though. But yeah, I think my goal would be playing through Resident Evil 6, imagining it as not Resident Evil, and seeing if that can change my mind on it. And then maybe I'll make a video on it. Just kind of like my thoughts overall about looking at it as if it's a completely different IP. But starting from this point onward, and also looking at from back then, it's gonna be completely different. These characters, Leon and stuff like that, I'm just gonna share similar names, look similar, but they're not gonna be Resident Evil characters. You know, just something different. And hopefully that can help me get a little more enjoyment from it. But I think I'm still gonna find that probably the story has a lot of same issues we're probably gonna find. I don't know. It around that era that it's like there's kind of sort of vibe or storytelling that was pretty popular. That kind of felt more movie-ish, where you had gameplay and then you had cutscenes, and the cutscenes felt very movie, felt very impactful, and then you went back to the gameplay, and then it was back to the cutscenes, which, as you kind of just saw in the first chapter. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not necessarily bad. It's just kind of like its style back then, and it could definitely be done right. But it could also definitely have its flaws, and I think definitely part of it is its believability. So now looking at it as not Resident Evil, maybe like it's supernatural, kind of trying to be comedic charm. It's kind of just like what it has going for it. Now instead of thinking, oh, it's trying to be like Resident Evil in this sense, but not Resident Evil in this sense. It's just like she's trying to be kind of quirky, trying to stand out, you know. Hopefully, there's something cool with it. But I think I've played enough of the game to know it doesn't do too much cool stuff with it. You're wrong though. And I'll be pleasantly surprised through my second playthrough of it. You know. But that's it. I got 200 words done, and then maybe the first chapter is Resident Evil 6. Oh, the Leon side, playing as Helena. So yeah, this was actually kind of fun. You know, I think it got up to like 2 hours 20 minutes. Yeah, it seemed alright. I think I'll do it again. Yeah, I think I will. Alright. Bye.